The sword weighed about 200 kilograms. If you wield this weapon to fight someone, even if you were not to be killed by the other guy, you might just tire to death wielding this weapon. It really was a weird sword. With this unsharpened tip and its weight, it was impossible to use this to cut anyone. But if he used it to smash someone, it would not be a bad choice. So, Chen chooses that weapon only. Heaven's breaker. He then goes out. The fat man at the gate saw him and asks him, with such a small body of all things, why he chose this iron broadsword. He slammed the broadsword on the ground and told that it was not an ordinary sword. He asks the fat man what the origin of the sword was. The fat man said to him that when he took over as the caretaker of the Celestial Weapon Pavilion, the sword that he held was already there. He could probably see that it was at least 100 years. As for its origin, the caretaker had no idea. The caretaker suggests that he should select another weapon as that iron sword's weight is not normal and he should pick a light one. Chen tells that there was no need, and he would stick with this one only. The caretaker says that he was a stubborn one. Chen then leaves thanking the elder. Other students of the sect see him and wonder who that Chen was and guess that he was the new outer sect disciple. They saw that he was carrying Heaven's breaker sword. They guessed that his strength was not actually bad. Even though his cultivation was a bit weaker, his brain did not seem very normal. Just then they see someone from the Zhengyang sect's pupil up in the sky. They wondered what the people from the Zhengyang sect were doing at their Hangyu sect. The other member tells that in 3 months' time the Zhengyang sect, Xingyan sect and their Hangyu sect were going to have a competition. The female disciple whom they saw was like a goddess to them. Zhengyang sect's people were there. They think that they are discussing the big competition. Chen had not thought that they would meet so soon. Chen thinks that he would take his revenge one day. Jining Xuan looks down as she felt a familiar aura. The person with him asks if there was something wrong. Jining Xuan tells that there was nothing wrong. Chen then goes to train. He keeps the sword upright. Then with some of his blood on his hand, he touches the sword with his blood. After coming in contact with the sword starts to glow. The lights then also start to come in contact with Chen. It was a fierce, desolate, shining body. This was indeed a secret technique. He really had picked up a hidden treasure. He then starts meditating and starts to gather his aura and concentrate on his powers. His hard was really paying off. He then refreshes. The outer sect disciples could get a bottle of jade elixir every month. A bottle of jade elixir would not even be enough for him to brush his teeth. It seemed that he had to take some quests in the inner sect to earn some elixir. He then goes to the hunting hall. There a person tells Chen that with chi condensation only at the first stage, his talent was too weak. The other tells him that he must be blind to pick that kind of spirit artifact. They start talking that he must have dropped on his head as a child. Chen does not care about what the others were saying about him and starts to search for a quest. Chen then chooses a quest, but just when he was about to pick up the quest, Zhao Long comes and bumps him, takes the Blood Wolf mission for himself. He then shows Chen that card and asks him if he not accepted this. Chen addresses him as senior and tells him that he was fine with Zhao taking that quest. This makes Zhao mad and then grabs Chen. Just after touching him, Zhao realized Chen's strength and he really underestimated Chen. Chen says that he was not showing any hostility towards him and asks why he had to make it. No hostility, how? Zhao was mad and told him that Chen had beat his brother and he still dared to say that he had no hostility. He says that he had guts. Zhao says that he dare beat up the younger brother of Zhao Long, so his life was no longer precious. Chen asks if he was the brother of Zhang Tao. Chen tells him that it was him who started the fight. Zhao had 5th stage condensation, so Chen thought that he would not lose if they fought. Zhao tells that it was good and wonderful. Zhao gets mad and tells that he just loved the people who pretended that they were weak and powerless. The other disciples of the sect question if they were going to fight. With first stage condensation, the disciples thought that Chen had no chance to go up against Zhao Long and thought that Chen must have taken the wrong medicine. Just when they were about to start fighting, one of the elders of the sect asks what ruckus they were causing. He says that it was a mission pavilion, not a place for the imbeciles to fight. Zhao Long then tells Chen that sooner or later he will get his revenge. Chen smiles and tells that he will be waiting for it. Zhao and his group then leave after getting their quest. Chen again starts looking for another quest, then gets the Fire Wolf quest. At night under the moonlight, Chen was climbing a hill. Just then he reaches a proper place. He sees a spirit grass. He was happy seeing that, but behind him he sensed something. There was a spirit. Chen noticed this. The spirit says that he was looking for him and attacks Chen, telling him to sing for him. Chen sees the attack coming and then draws his sword. Both of their attack clash, but Chen was way more powerful than the beast. Chen had completed his mission. But again, he senses someone powerful coming his way and backs down. A voice echoes saying that this was neutral ground and who dares to launch a sneak attack. An old man comes stating that his senses were not that bad. The old man tells Chen to hand all that he had and he would spare his life or else he was going to make him suffer. Chen tells that he was only a first stage chi condensation. He did not have any treasures. The old man says that he was not obeying. Chen then feels a great aura. The old man then tells Chen not to blame him if anything happens. Chen tells that he will not blame the old man. Chen uses rushing lightning palm. The old man coughs up blood, telling Chen that he was not that bad. He knocks the old man. The old man had poisoned Chen, but he was shocked to see that Chen was not showing effects of being poisoned. Chen was indeed poisoned, but who would have thought that being poisoned would refine his fire? The old man was completely knocked out. Chen then took all of the old man's possessions. There were spirit elixirs and more than 500 stones. Chen was happy seeing the poisons that he could use. The oldie was indeed loaded. He then opened a curious-looking book. Bestial Heart Fury. He read that he could get what he wished for. It was indeed magical. He closes the book thinking that he had indeed earned a great treasure. Chen then starts trying different moves. He used to move such as soar, evil wolf catch rabbit, tiger paw strength, great ape's agility. He was then exhausted after all that. He then sees someone coming. Void Soul Realm. Rows of monks, spiritual condensation and humans wanted to ascend to the heavens. They need to ride spirit beasts that can fly. If Shenyang sect students want to fly, they will use a flying sword. Other than reaching the spiritual realm, they can control divine. If they can enter the Void Soul Realm, they will not need the aid of spirit beasts, spirit sword or divine rainbow and fly on their own. Chen sees the one flying. She was a very beautiful girl. But he sees that she was being chased. He thinks that it had nothing to do with him. So he plans not to get mixed up in this and take the best way out. The girl just then reaches to Chen. She looks at Chen. Just then some people were telling her to come out. Chen tells her to stay here and not make any noise. Chen then goes to the other and greets the people there. Chen tells that he was just an ordinary mortal who was passing by. One of the old men asks Chen if he saw anyone pass through there. The old man tells him not to lie. Chen with an awkward smile tells them that she had gone that way. The old man tells him not to dare lie to him or he might suffer a very horrible death. The other old man tells that she was heavily injured and was given an aphrodisiac and she would not be able to go too far. So they wanted to hurry and bring her back to the first prince. The old man had left, which made Chen relieved. The girl also comes out from hiding with a tired face. She was also relaxed and started to faint. Chen ran to her and caught her. He was shy, and with her on his shoulders he had no idea what he should do. He then takes her to the cave on that hill. Chen then tries to heal her. She tells him that it was very hot, hotter than she had expected. She then comes to her senses and wakes up. Chen was happy seeing that she had finally woken up. She then turns to him and says that it was very hot. She then leans to Chen. Just then she starts kissing him. She was really an aphrodisiac, and just a kiss caused him this damage. He then pushed her away, which shocks her. She then pins her down and tries seducing him. Chen's mind was telling him no, but his body could not resist. Soon enough they slept together. Sect, spiritual herb garden. Zhang Tao had returned there to get revenge. He tells the old man to hand over the imbecile. The old man says that he had already left. The kid and the spirit eagle was hanged by them on the tree. He asks for the divine incantation and tells him to hand it over quickly. The old man says that he did not have any incantations. Zhang Tao says to others that the old man was really one who won't shed tears until he faced the coffin, and tells them to beat him up mercilessly for him. The kid could do nothing but sob there. Back at the beast forest, the girl was shouting that she would kill him. She had grabbed him by the neck. Chen states that she was being unreasonable as it was her who threw herself onto him. He was tied up but trying to escape. He then uses his powers to untie himself from the rope. The girl, Shu Ling, was fighting with the ones that she was trying to find her. Shu Ling then tells that she will make everyone who plots against her pay the price. Her opponent tells her that she was overestimating herself. Just then they notice that there were several powerful auras approaching, and they were from the Hangyu sect. They then scream from there. After seeing them gone, she then starts to spit up blood. From the Hangyu sect, Xu Xian comes searching for the girl, calling her Ling Er. Xu Xian catches her before he falls, telling her there was nothing to worry about now. Lin tells her elder brothers to go back first as she had something to do, and tells them not to follow her for this one. She then curses Yiling, saying that she would get back at him. She got to the club, and it turned out that he had ran away. She shouts that he should not let him catch her. She then remembers what happened, which got her even more frustrated and flustered. Xu Xian then comes to her asking what was wrong with her. She says that it was nothing. Xu Xian asks what she was looking for then. Xu Xian asks if she had dropped her baby there. Flustered, Lin asks what baby and that she was just roaming around aimlessly there. Xu Xian says that she was blushing then. They then leave to go to their sect as their instructor Zhuang was waiting for them. In the forest, Chen slips and comes out from where he was hiding. Chen was relieved as he had almost lost his life. Back at the spiritual herb garden, the kid was crying. Zhang Tao was kicking the kid, telling him to keep crying. The old man tells that if he wanted to beat someone, then beat him up instead. Zhang then takes out the whip and then starts beating the old man with it. He tells the old man that he would make him regret not giving him that celestial skill book. He plans to shatter all of the old man's bones to dust. One of the disciples says Zhang to be careful with that, as they may kill them, and doing that would make him a great sinner and they won't be able to carry the consequences later on. Zhang then looks at the eagle, and knowing that they treated the eagle as their own family, he decides to cook him up for dinner and enjoy. The old man could not do anything. Zhang tells the others to get that blood and butcher it, and tell that they were hungry too. The kid then sees someone and stops crying. It was Chen with coming after completing his task. Just then he sees the condition of the place. Chen was angry seeing that, telling them that no one could save them today. Zheng comes to him saying that he had a big mouth. But Chen takes his Yang Jiaoqi head on. Chen tells that he was courting death. He then knocks Zheng. Zheng then tells them to attack Chen. Then both of his subordinates attack him. Chen shouts them to scram as he knocks them down. He then runs to the elder and cuts the rope where they were hanging on. He then takes the elder on his lap. The kid sobs as Chen tells that it was all his fault. The old man tells Chen to not blame herself. Chen then swears on his name that from that saying nobody will harm them. The other sect disciples say that they were really sorry. Chen then goes to them and says that if they are sorry then they needed to pay the consequences. He then kicks them, harming his dantian, his cultivation. He then goes to the other one. Scared, he shouts if Chen knows who their master was. He says that his master was Gohong, Tiang Sect's first seat. Chen could not care less. He says that no one could save him now. He kicks him and knocks him down. Chen says that he would return 1,000-fold of pain that he had inflicted on them. He then again goes to attack. The poisonous sulfur needles were from Chen and have been personally tested by that old man. They held a blend of poisonous insect venoms which will not immediately kill but will cause whoever is poisoned to endure endless pain. Zhang starts to sob and beg Chen to spare his life. He then tells that it was all because of Brother Zhao, as he wanted to get the Celestial Skill Book and sent him here to retrieve it. He says that he had nothing to do with it. Chen then goes, stating that even if Zhao Long is dead, he will make sure that he paid the price. At Tiang Sect, the master was teaching them, telling them to practice the way of Tao, to pay their respect to heaven and earth. Heaven and earth were absolute. The sect elder Gohan was teaching that the cultivation was the foundation of Qi and Qi was the OOT of the man. He then tells Zhao Long that he will wait for him at the Fengyan stage. The disciples questioned who was challenging Long. Someone tells that it did not matter who it was, as Brother Long was about to reach the 6th stage Qi condensation, and he will be even more of the master's secrets than any other Hangyan sect's disciple. Who was the one that dared to challenge him? The elder stated that he must know who challenges him. He says that it was someone named Chen of the outer disciple. He asked if it was the same as Chen, who was only 16 years old and at the first stage of Qi condensation. Long asks if his master knows who he is. The elder answers that he wanted to seek his guidance and become a Tiang sect, but his sect did not need trash. The other disciple thought that it was Chen's plan to get accepted and be guided by the master. The master tells him to go ahead and spar but not be too harsh on him, as he did not want others to say that Yang sect was a bully. At the Fengyan stage, the audience had gathered to see the fight between the first stage Qi condensation newbie challenging the 5th stage Qi condensation Zhao Long. In these years, the amount of disciples who lost an arm or leg on the Fengyan stage, used for disputes among the Hangyan sect's disciples, is less than 1,000 and closer to 800. The audience asks if Chen was a new disciple of their Hangyu sect. The other one had heard that all the 3 outer school masters rejected him and now he was an outer disciple. The other one says that if he was challenging Zhao Long from one of the 3 schools so that he could be accepted. Now the fight was soon going to begin and Chen was ready.
Thank you for joining us in this recap journey. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Comment if you have suggestions, want more of the series. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Do subscribe if you want more similar content. This is Aniversenexus, your passport to the immersive realms of anime and manga.